Hey, James here. We'll just kick off from where we were leaving, and we were up to our C shape. Now a C shape is essentially an open mouth with the sort of the top part of it showing. So I think I might sort of steal my previous mouth shape to do this. So we'll just copy it and paste it. We don't want the white, we don't need these little black parts. And I'm going to change the shape of this mouth a bit. It's more of a roundy sort of shape, so it's just, we don't need these points. We're sort of trying to create a rounder shape for our mouth. A little bit more bend up here. Now we just need a line, a black line. It's a little bit low. That's okay. Again, this is just way too thick, so you can just go into your tool properties. We can drop the size down. You have to have this selected when you drop the size, so bear that in mind. And now, just bend it down. And we have our white. We need to fill in some medium gaps there. And that's going to be our teeth at the top. Now this bottom part we can't just make black because it will look really bad. Like you can see that just doesn't work. So what we need to do here, let's go and create a red, but we want a really sort of dark red. Let's have a look. You can see I just dropped the red in so that I can actually see it in the character while I'm playing with the values for it. I think that's a nice red. So that's going to be the inside of our mouth colour, and we'll use that throughout. And this is going to be a C shape. You'll note that if you use symbols, you can't rename like this. So don't, if you've created symbols, just don't even think about trying to rename them because you can't. So now, if we go back to our library, we now have an A, B, C, and an X. So if we have a look at our test, our next one we want to create is a D. So this is, although you can't really see from that direction, it's what I'm going to do is essentially a more open mouth with a little bit of the bottom teeth showing. So to do that, I'm going to copy this shape. I mean, if I was doing this for a non-tutorial sort of thing, I'll probably spend, you know, significantly longer on each of these mouth shapes than I'm spending now. But these mouth shapes will be perfectly adequate and you can tweak them to your liking. So I just deleted the red and I'm going to sort of lower the mouth a bit. You only want a little bit of teeth showing. I mean, that's probably even too high, but it's hard when the line's that thick to tell. If you wonder why I don't change the tool before I draw the line, and so I'm constantly doing that, is because I have a general size. Whatever I pick for the scene as a general size, I want to stick to. So I don't want to go changing the tool settings, because most of my lines, like for this scene, will be a thickness of 20. And when you create a project, you need to sort of create a consistency of thickness of lines, and only go away from that consistency when you have a reason to. And here I clearly have a reason to, because those larger lines just weren't going to work. And so that's going to be, actually I don't, I'm going to bend those teeth down. Don't think that going up was the best. I think the look that I had when I went up instead of down was not very good. So I'll try this. Yeah, I like that. Like, again, this may look a bit clumsy for when you go out and have a look at the character as a whole, it actually looks quite good. The thing you have to remember when you're doing cartoon characters is you really don't want to overdo anything. And there's no need to. Sometimes people put a lot more detail in than they actually need to put to achieve the effect they're looking for. So again, I'm going to go to a library. We got a blank one. So now we've done D, we get to the fairly easy sort of homeward stretch of the E, F and the G. I'm going to start off by doing the E. And I'm just going to use an ellipse. And we're going to change to a default. And it's about, this is a sort of a larger shape. It's sort of going to be to get in the middle. And it's going to be about the width of our open mouth. Just draw a line across here. We need to change the width of our line. It's questionable if we've got enough teeth showing, but I'm sure this will be fine. And there we have our E shape. Now, again, we're almost up in our time, so I'm going to stop this tutorial and do the rest of the mouth shapes in the next one.